Yo, what is up? This is Cushion Tech here, and today I am going to talk to you about why I switched from aerospace engineering to computer science. And and for those of you who don't know, like when I started community college during high school, I was initially an aerospace engineer, but then I thought it was too hard for me, so I decided to switch to computer science during like my during the summer between my junior year and senior year of high school, and I really love computer science, and I'm really glad I switched. And let's begin on why I switched from aerospace engineering to computer science. The first reason why I switched from aerospace engineering to computer science is that aerospace engineering has more math than computer science. In aerospace engineering, you have to take Calculus 1, Calculus 2, Calculus 3, Calculus 4, Advanced Calculus 1, Advanced Calculus 2, linear algebra, matrix equations, and analytical geometry and numerical analysis, statistics. Whereas in computer science, you just need to do calculus 1, calculus 2, linear algebra, discrete math, and statistics. Aerospace engineering has more physics than computer science, where like aerospace engineering majors have to take three physics classes as part of their required curriculum, which is electricity, magnetism, mechanics, and the third physics class. Whereas computer science majors do not have to take physics, and like physics requires math, and which I'm good at, and memorization both, and math and memorizing formula, and you have to memorize a lot of formulas in physics, and when you use physics in aerospace engineering, you have to learn how let's see, gravity pulls down the aircraft, and you have to create like rockets and like engines that prevents gravity from that fights against gravity from air pulling the aircraft down back to the surface. And computer science, let's see, only requires physics depending on what field of computer science you're going into. If you're going into game development and design, you have to. It's not required that you learn physics still, but it's highly recommended because many game design engines have like physics features in it. And another reason why I switched from aerospace engineering to computer science is as computer science has because aerospace engineering has more memorization than computer science. And in aerospace engineering, you have to memorize a lot of math formulas and a lot of physics formulas and a lot of because like in all the assignments, homework, and all the classwork assignments and the homework assignments and the projects, you'll be given a list of formulas that you'll have to memorize. And at the workplace, engineers have to memorize a lot of formulas, though. Whereas computer science, you don't you barely you have to memorize only you don't have to memorize anything. You just have to have good logic skills and good just have to have like you have to be like really good at coding, and you have to be interested in coding, and you have to have good logic skills and good math skills, and because you're just writing code with your own logic, and like you're coming up with your own solution and your own algorithms just in computer science, and like you have it's computer science is more of a deep understanding that you need to have like really good logic skills. Another reason why I switched from computer science to aerospace engineering is that computer science has more job opportunities than aerospace engineering and is in more demand these days. And there are more fields you can do in computer science compared to aerospace engineering. In aerospace engineering, you'll just build rockets, you'll just build space stations. You'll just build aircraft, helicopters, planes, and some jetpacks, and so many more air, air aircraft. Whereas computer science, you can do so many things, and you can work anywhere with a computer science degree, such as you can work at a food company, you can work at a restaurant company, you can work for someone's own business, you can have your own business with a computer science degree, you can tech. Let's because like every business needs like computer science professionals and technology, because they need websites, because everyone needs someone to create websites. There are so many fields you can do with a computer science degree, from game development, web development, software engineering, and so much more. Let's see, one of the reasons why I switched from computer science to aerospace engineering is that computer science degrees, with computer science jobs, you can work from home more compared to an aerospace engineering degree, because in computer science, you just have to write code and software on a computer, and you can just test, and like you use a computer to just test software and like other like things you developed. Whereas aerospace engineering, you have to go in person and in order to test the rockets, because like, and like you have, after you design the how the rocket should be, you should test it to see how if it's safe or not. Whereas computer science, you just have to test it. You can test it from anywhere. Aerospace engineering, you have to test it from certain areas, such as like open space and less crowds, that way no one gets hurt. Well, computer science, you can just guess test anywhere. One reason why I switched from aerospace engineering to computer science is because like my hard time with AP physics. When I took AP physics in high school, it was the hardest class I've ever taken in my life, and it was the only B I got in high school. The math was too much hard, the exam was too much hard. I ended up barely passing the AP exam for AP physics, and like the material we learned in AP physics was harder, but but college level physics classes are easy though. But AP, and I realized that aerospace engineering is gonna have too much physics like that, so I decided nope, no more, no physics heavy stuff majors. I when I AP Computer Science A was one of the best AP classes and fun classes I've ever taken in high school. It was one of the easiest AP classes. It helped me a lot in college, and I do not regret taking it. I'm so glad I took AP Computer Science A. I ended up getting a 5 on Principles exam and a 4 on the AP Computer Science A exam, but yeah, and like the yeah, and like computer science is like one of like the easiest AP classes to take. It's even easier than all the AP math classes, like AP Calc, AP Stats, and all the other. I just took AP Calc AB and got a 4 on that. Calc 2, I barely passed with a C, but all my computer science classes I got an A in, except for my data structures class, which is the hardest computer science class out of all the entire undergrad. And without data structures, you cannot get a job.